Well, good morning everyone. Welcome to our last morning and our travel day back home. So if you are new to the channel, a big welcome. I'm Andrew, I've got Laura with me as well, my partner, and I'm here with mum and dad as well. So we've had an amazing 2 weeks here, so do make sure you go back and watch all of the other vlogs. We've vlogged every single day, loads of tips and tricks and fun stuff that you might want to do. So we're up early this morning. It's currently 8 a.m. Quite a bit of cool rolling cloud going off with a bit of sunrise. So we've jumped up this morning. We're going to go and enjoy the last couple of hours in the Magic Kingdom. Just going to pop in, have a little coffee, a little bit of a chill. Dad wants to go and buy mum a handbag from the Grand Floridian that mum really wanted. Then we might pop to Disney Springs, buy our last couple of shirts. And then we're going to be back here by about 1 o'clock, finish packing up. And then we're off to the airport. So we'll show you that whole process of flying home. There was a small mishap with the aircon last night. It is stuck on quite low, but Swanky have been absolutely excellent, and they coaxed us through on how to get it a little bit warmer. And then the technicians coming this morning. These little things can happen. Just to do with the thermostat, it did get a little bit nippy inside, but I'd rather be nippy than hot. Yeah. You're struggling a little bit today in general, though. A little bit blocked up, aren't you?
And a sore throat, and I don't know whether the aircon everywhere has affected it, but I'm really struggling, so I could go
You've
back
either
to
picked
bed.
up a bug or just general constant aircon for 2 weeks.
I'm not going back to bed. We've got to go and get...
Oh, you can sleep on the plane. Sleep on the plane, so if you...
So I've come equipped, I've got tissues, got me diff lamb, let's go.
Always make the most of your last day, everyone. Even if you're getting kicked out at 10 a.m, make the most of your last morning. You sleep on the plane.
It's a bonus day.
Yeah, it's bonus time. Let's get ourselves off then to the Magic Kingdom. Join us along for that. And we've got a whole day coming up. Flying home, the whole lot. I'll show you all of our tips and tricks for flying home, everything that you can do, checking in. We'll show you the whole process with Manchester, with Orlando Airport, I should say, dropping the car back and everything. So that's all coming up, so stay tuned and let's hit the road.
Hi. Awesome, you're all set. Have a good day. Thank you, bye.
Right, so here we are. We've got Mickey's Not So Scary on tonight, so it shouldn't be too mad in there. We need to jump on a resort monorail first and get to Grand Floridian, I think.
My mum...
I'll do that.
Didn't she, when we went for breakfast that day?
Yeah.
And then, for whatever reason, we didn't go back to the shop to buy it. Then she said she didn't want it, it didn't matter. But I knew it really did matter. So, we're going to get her this bag with his discount.
So, resort monorails that way.
Yeah.
Other side. Here we go. So we are monorail. Is that blue, is it? Monorail teal. What's the name? Teal. Monorail teal we're on. So this is going to take us round. This is the resort monorail we're getting on, remember. So this is going to take us to Grand Floridian. And then we'll get back on it and go into the Magic Kingdom. So don't forget, you can explore all of these hotels and resorts for free. You don't have to be staying in Disney. You can come and explore all of these hotels. But we're just popping in to get mum's bag from the Grand Floridian gift shop. And then we'll be jumping back on the monorail and into Magic Kingdom. Here we go, boarding the monorail for the last time this trip. Monorail teal. Here we go. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails. Right, okay, here we are, Grand Floridian, stop number 1. Oh, it's nice to be back, but it does bring a bit of the doomies, because I remember coming here earlier on in the trip, and now we're back. Flying home tonight, so we need to get down to the shop down there, so go through the lift. But yeah, how many weeks ago was it we were here? It was about 2 weeks ago. First few days, wasn't it? Yeah, in the first week. Oh, look at all those different Mickey soap bars. Nice. Right, come on, we're on a mission. Let's get it. Let's get this bag. We were going to split up, but it's not worth it because we get annual pass discounts, so we'll make sure. Look at this, it's going well here, straight into a lift. Way dark side of Hollywood.
This lift takes you straight to the gift shop.
It does take you straight to the gift shop, literally. This one is straight to the gift shop to spend your dollars.
In 2024, the Grand Floridian was a star in its own right.
Well, I'm not being funny, but the lift is a bit slow. It's even got like Tower of Terror vibes, hasn't it?
It has.
We were just saying, everyone, let us know in the comments if you could stay in any Disney resort, what would you stay in? Laura picked here. I picked Fort Wilderness. A nice room in Fort Wilderness.
I love the Animal Lodge you took us to that time.
Animal Kingdom Lodge for Dad.
That's the one, Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Animal Kingdom Lodge for Dad. Let us know. You can stay in any. Doesn't matter about the cost or anything. It's a free stay. Which one are you going to stay in? They really do have a gorgeous merch set here. This is the bag that Mum wanted. So we got Mum's bag with the discount as well. But yeah, they've got some really nice merch for this hotel. A bit like Riviera. Riviera's got some gorgeous merch as well. Got some nice men's shirts, but they're not, I don't like the material and the Tommy Bahama, so for the money, they're very expensive, I think. That one's quite nice. It's a bit of a nicer material to stretch, but you're looking at $130 for a shirt. It's not, and it's nothing specific to Grand Floridian either. Right, so goods purchased. Back to the monorail, into MK, and I'd love a coffee on Main Street, little mooch in the shops, okay. And maybe a cheeky ride on Space Mountain.
I'm going on Space Mountain with this.
Easy. The story for you. Oh, look at that, perfect timing. Monorail Peach has just pulled right up. Perfect. Great timing that was. So it must have been like the bang on 10-minute time between monorails.
Yeah, must have been, yeah.
Here we go, scanning in for the last time. We'll get that green light, trains going. I've just looked at the wait times, very reasonable as well, considering the park's been open an hour. Space Mountain only 15 minutes, most things only about 10 or 15 minute wait, so happy with that. So we might actually try and do Space Mountain sooner rather than later.
I think so, yeah.
Haven't done it for 2 trips, I'm desperate to get on it. Oh, it's a nice view to enter too, isn't it? The horse and carriage coming along. Look at that. Right down Main Street. Gorgeous horse. And there's a nice fancy bin as well.
So we've just ordered our last proper Starbucks of the trip. What did you get, Paul?
Oh, the usual.
The usual.
Turkey, bacon and egg white back. Love them.
There you go. And
very healthy too.
Yeah, and your English breakfast tea.
It's mental in here. I counted they've got over 20 staff.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
And it's still not enough. They're still working. No. There's still a big line.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're working very, very hard.
Looking forward to this. I've missed these when I get home. You can't get these back in England.
You can't, no. Yeah, but at least you've had your fill of them out here.
And I specified with me tea, cold milk.
Because it does taste different, cold and hot milk in the tea.
Oh, you don't put hot milk in tea?
No.
No.
It has got to be cold milk, yeah. And she didn't even make a comment. Oh, I like how you know what you want. I'm like, this is not first time, Starbucks, yeah. So yeah, excited for this. So the line moves really quickly, however, once your drinks are in, it takes a while because they've got a lot of drinks to make and it takes a fair bit. So we'll chill here, wait for them. Andrew's just outside doing some work, so we'll go meet him once this is all done.
Yep.
And we'll all enjoy our coffees before hopefully a ride on Space Mountain.
And then Disney Springs, he needs to pick up a shirt.
Yes, Disney Springs, the shirt.
And job done?
Job done, yeah. Day done. Ready to fly home. I know, I hate it.
Reports are that there's a storm waiting for us back in England. Yellow weather warning in Manchester. So probably going to get a big tailwind.
That'd be really good.
It'll be good, but it could be bumpy.
I'll take bumpy and fast, yeah.
Could be bumpy.
Definitely. Our quickest time we got home was like 6.5 hours, wasn't it?
6.5 hours, yep. Yeah.
It was amazing. So hopefully you'll get that again because I loved that. So drinks and food are required. So it was a bit confusing because there was two girls at the same time though. So we're both like going back and forth, looking at the drinks, trying to figure out what is what. That was fun. What I don't like is the drinks, as she's taking your order, she writes on the cup what you're having, then she puts it down and someone grabs it, so that your drinks are all out of order. So between Paul's tea and mine, there's about 15 drinks in between. Yeah, because of the system it is.
It's organised chaos.
Very organised chaos, yeah.
But we've got the drinks, we've got some food.
I'm ready to go, yeah.
Kate Andrew.
And we'll enjoy.
Well, we're just enjoying a little tea, coffee, bit of breakfast. Dad's having his last turkey, bacon and egg. I'm having a little chocolate croissant today. I just want to say, those girls' outfits are brilliant.
I know.
I think they're fantastic. You've got Buzz and Woody there. Really good, clever, very clever little easy outfits because the bottoms are just Lululemon skirts, I think, Laura.
Yeah, the white ones.
And then the tops are really good, brilliant, even with the pull string on the back. Fantastic. So you enjoy a little coffee and then we'll see how we get on. Maybe a little bit of Space Mountain, cheeky Space Mountain ride or something.
Like that, yeah.
Oh, well, we've got the show in front of the castle going on now, setting the vibe. Let's have a little look at this. Everyone loves this, just sets the mood.
Hey, who do you think Donald and Daisy got?
Oh, I bet they're just delightful.
They grow on you after a while. Kind of like a fungus.
They all have dreams, just like you.
He's malicious, mean, and scary. His sneer could curdle dairy. And violence-wise, his hands are not the cleanest.
But despite his evil look and his temper and his
Right, well, as the castle's on the show, we're going to head across and go for a cheeky ride on Space Mountain. Haven't done this in 2 trips. 2 trips. It's been a whole year since I've done Space Mountain. I've missed it. It's one of my little old classic favourites, Space Mountain. I love it. One of my favourite rides, especially as a kid as well. Loved it. So if we can get on this, I'll be made up. Made up. It's kind of one of the reasons we've come in. It's the one ride that we haven't done that I really wanted to do this trip. See if we can get on it. Well, I was worried getting a coffee would make it a longer wait. It's actually made it a lesser wait. It's only 10 minutes. Look at these wait times. It's 10 past 10, quarter past 10. And that's all because it's Mickey's Not So Scary party tonight. The park was rammed yesterday because Mickey's Not So Scary wasn't on. Because it's on today. It's basically a walk on everything this morning. I'm very jealous. Always the way when you're heading home and you could just do all kinds of rides. We haven't got the time. Well, we made up 10-minute wait. Bring it on. Here we go, 10 minutes. And this is one of those rides with that sort of music tune. I actually put it on YouTube sometimes just to give me some goosebumps. It's got that sort of music-y tune, I'll point it out in a minute, in the queue line that really gets all my tingles going. Oh yeah, that, the message. Oh yeah.
Expected mothers should not ride.
Oh, I've missed this.
Do not meet the minimum height requirement.
I have missed this ride.
Be sure to supervise children at all times. And remember that passengers in wheelchairs must transfer into a rocket to participate.
So let me know, is there anyone else where this message and music, it gets them walking through here as well? Really gets you that. Does the music get you, Laura?
It does always gets me excited for this ride.
Attention Space Mountain passengers. Space
Oh,
Mountain is a
love it.
thrilling, high-speed, turbulent roller coaster type ride in the dark that includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. For a safe space flight,
So I'm sure some of you, if you've been to Florida before, and if you haven't been before, look forward to it because there'll be a ride where you'll just pick up on sounds and music. It'll be your favourite, and then every time you hear it or you go on YouTube and put it on, it gives you the tingles, I call it. So So let me know which one gives it to you. So for some people it's like Tower of Terror, or this one definitely does it, the music in this queue line. There's different sections of it as well. Now it changes to a different music. That deeper music with a little bit of a message. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one. The sound of the track, the other side. It is mad how you miss a ride. We didn't manage to do it last year. I think the wait times were massive. It kept going down as well. Then this trip, every time we've been, the queue's been like an hour. So I'll take 10 minutes any day. It might be our last day, but we're making the most of it. We've had a lovely coffee, watched a bit of the show, and now Space Mountain. Now, just to mention, this is one of the rides at Disney World that you cannot film on. So do bear that in mind. There's only a couple of rides in Disney you cannot film on. This is one of them. They only recently changed it about a year ago. Can't film on this. So I'm going to soak up every minute. It's dark anyway, but if you know, you know. Love this. Oh, here it is. The little loading bit as well. It's just all of it. You miss a ride for a year and you don't half feel it.
I know, I'm excited.
Don't half feel it.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. And I have to go behind. I can't sit at the front because of my long legs. If you're tall, don't sit at the front.
Can't see me.
Yeah, you can't get the lap bar down. Here we go. That was amazing, absolutely amazing. It goes on for ages, fast. If you go on the back, tell you what, you get chucked around on the back. I was flying out the seat, ups, downs. That, in a lot of ways, is on par for me with Guardians. It's total opposite in terms of old and new. That is a proper old school, classic little coaster. But you don't know where you're going, you don't know what's coming next. Up, down, left, right.
Still now, I couldn't tell you anything about the ride.
No, you can't see anything. Amazing. So glad we did that. Made up to have done that. Made the holiday that. Love it. Boss ride. Boss ride. And it is quite long as well. So if you have got like a 30-40 minute wait, it's worth it because it lasts a long time. Not like Slinky, which is over in 30 seconds. That goes on for ages and you just don't know what's next. That's the best bit. I'm like, we're going to turn, are we going to go up, we're going to go down?
Down, and then you'll think you're just going to go up and you'll just go down. You're like, oh, and everything, yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
It chucks you around a bit, but it's so good. So on the way out, we'll have a quick look in the Tomorrowland shop. There's Laura's Spirit jersey that you're wearing now.
Yeah.
So this shares the same gift shop as Tron. There's the ears that match Laura's Spirit jersey. You've got, ooh, a cool little Christmas decoration. It's not Space Mountain though, it's the Tomorrowland thingy. That's right, that's really cool.
Amazing.
That's pretty cool. New little hoodie as well. And you've got a cup there as well. Well, we've just met some lovely subscribers in the shop there as we left. And it just reminded me, we've met so many lovely people this trip. So if you're watching, you met us, you said hello. Some people had pictures, some people just said hello. Just chatted Florida. It has been great to meet you all. And I really do appreciate it. Also, the people watching as well, the likes, the comments, all of that. It really does help us out. We appreciate it. Make sure you head over and join the Knightstrider Florida fan group. Loads of useful info in there. You can ask your questions. People throw up their recommendations, tips and tricks. So make sure you're in that group. Nice, friendly group, no adverts or anything. So make sure you head over there. But yeah, it has been lovely to meet so many of you. We're going to head back towards the castle. I've got a couple of cameos just to quickly film, last minute ones, and we'll meet up with Dad and come up with a bit of a plan. We might try and pop to Disney Springs on the way back. We'll see how we get on here. But yeah, that was accurate. It was a 10-minute wait. Brilliant. So made up with that.
So you got me again. Andrew's again still filming some cameos. So me and Paul are going to go on a ride whilst the ride times are very small. Now I'm going to take you on Mad Hatch's teacup.
No, he's going to spin me around.
I'm going to spin you around.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to have some fun just on those teacups. Make you sit and then we'll pop off to Disney Springs whilst your head's still spinning. You're up for that?
Yeah, well, not really, but it's your last day, so you just got to go with the flow.
Oh, you've got to do it, because next week you'll be like, I wish I was on that ride right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Freezing cold, back in England. We're longing for a day like today.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll get that on the go. We'll do that, and then we'll go back. Hopefully by the time we've done that ride, sort of fall out, you know, got them walking straight again. We can go meet up with Andrew and go to Disney Springs, because Andrew's desperate for his 2 shirts. So we'll go and pop over there, get those 2 shirts, go back home, and I'll finish packing. My packing, what I've been doing is we've got loads of space, but I want the weight distributed evenly between the 2 big suitcases. So that's what I've been trying to do. Make sure the weight's even between them both. Like one's not over, or we've got like shuffling the lines or whatever. So it'll only take me 10 minutes once I get there, because I packed most of the stuff ready for it. So it won't take me long, but there's the ride there, looking right at us. Here we go. Not a long wait time. And there's a Mad Hatter and Alice outside it as well. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. That's something you don't see often, isn't it? So that's cute. But we'll get you on that ride and see how dizzy we can get you. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
Here we are, nice little purple one, straight walk on. I've never seen anything, but there's hardly any kids here today at all. Have you noticed?
Really quiet, isn't it?
Really quiet, so literally a straight walk on. So I'm going to spin this, get you all dizzy, and we're going to... Are you getting nervous, Paul? Here we go. Oh, right.
Oh no.
Go on, right, spinning it. Oh my god. Right, we all get. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're going. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I feel. Oh no, I feel horrible.
We all. Oh my god, we're going fast. Oh my god.
All right. Whoa.
I can't see a thing. We all go fast. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I feel quite ill now. I've got to stop.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Oh.
Everyone else is having a good time?
Oh, what?
Yeah. Oh my god. How you feeling now, Paul?
I was a bit silly there, wasn't I?
Yeah,
I went a bit mad.
you did. And do you know what? I'm feeling a bit sick now as well, because it did go really fast.
I know, I was a bit stupid.
Yeah, but
I should
what
have
I
just
will
let
say...
it. I was adding to the spin,
Yeah.
turning the wheel in the middle.
I will say though, it's a very quick ride.
Yeah, they don't give you long, do they?
But then the little kids don't need it, do they?
No.
It is a very quick ride.
If you stayed on that too long, you really would
Yeah, you would.
be ill.
The day would be over
ill.
for you, yeah.
So where to next?
I don't know. Oh, there's Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. Wow, all the characters are out today, aren't they? Everyone's having a really good time with the characters. Let me check the wait times, and then we'll see what we
if
can
there's
go on
something else
next.
we can do.
So we're here, and Paul wanted a Mickey bar, so we're getting him his first Mickey bar of the trip and his last Mickey bar. But he does absolutely love these, so we'll get him one, and he'll enjoy it whilst we're waiting for Andrew. So Paul, you just described to me how you eat a Mickey bar.
There's a way of this. This is up there with a twisty treat, guys. I tell you, it's not the cheapest chocolate ice cream you'll ever get. $6.50, would you believe?
Yeah.
For what essentially is a choc ice on a stick, but they are very special. And there's a way to eat them.
Go on, tell us.
Well, you have to take his ears off first,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you take his face off with the chocolate,
Yeah.
and then you go to the back and eat the rest.
There you
And
go.
then you suck the stick till there's nothing left. Easy peasy.
There you go. That's the
I'm
way.
just letting it defrost a little bit because it's just come out the freezer and it's solid. I
Yeah.
like it to be a little bit softer, okay?
Yeah. There
This
you
is-
go.
I have to say, I've missed these this holiday. Somehow, every time I've gone past one of these stands,
I haven't noticed.
it's either been a big line, it's been closed, or I haven't felt like one.
Yeah. So we thought we'd get you one last one now.
One last one.
Ready?
Mickey's Premium
Yeah,
Bars.
there
Look
you
at them.
go. So we're having a bit of a nightmare. Oh, there we go.
There he is.
He's going to fall. He's going to
Gotta fall.
fall. He's going to fall. There you
Okay,
go.
there we have him. I've left him a bit too long to defrost, so
Yes. Here one. That was a big bite, wasn't it? That poor ear didn't stand a chance. Ear two. Oh, look at that.
guys, it's heaven.
So we got Goofy number 1 and Goofy number 2. There we go.
Now his face.
Now his face. Poor Mickey.
Oh,
Oh, you're making. Oh my God, you're making a right mess.
he's dissolving in front of me.
Oh, you have to get eaten quick. Don't worry about the brain freeze. Oh.
Guys, don't let them defrost too long.
I did think you were being a bit silly defrosting it, but you know, you're the connoisseur with the Mickey bars, so.
What's nice?
Oh, look
Take-
at that.
Take a bit of his face.
Look at you. Nearly. Oh,
Oh,
our first casualty. Oh, our second casualty, and there we go.
oh.
Right. You took 1 minute 27 seconds eating that. That's got to be a record for the Mickey bar. 1 minute 27 seconds.
That beats
There you go.
any Starbucks coffee, any Starbucks tea, even the bacon turkey sandwich.
Oh, that's a big
Honestly,
claim.
that set me up for the day, that.
Oh, there you go. Set you off your long flight home.
Mickey bar, just remember, don't leave it too long
No.
before you eat it, especially in the Florida heat. Oh, Laura, heaven.
So I must say, what amazes me, and I suppose it's one of those things, but so many people, when you're walking around and you're out and about and you're coming in and out of the parks, it's so many of the questions you hear. Like, I've just had a guy then with his pass and he's like, do I keep this card now and use it as a fast pass? So many people just don't understand how it all works now, and I suppose a lot of people don't want to do all the research or haven't done all the research, but with the way the parks work now, you have to. If you don't, there's so many people coming in and loads of people coming up to Tiana's, like, can I just go on the ride? And they don't understand you've got to have a lane for it, and you've got to get return time. So yeah, make sure you do all your research. There's so many people turning up to the parks who aren't sure what's going on, so make sure you do all your research is all I'm going to say. I know hopefully there's a lot of tips in these vlogs, but yeah, get on the app, download the Disney app, play with it, you know, practice with it, getting the wait times up, changing your day and all that, because there is so many people turn up and they think it's like it was back in the 90s where you'd turn up with your park ticket, get free fast passes. It's very, very different now, so it's a lot of people still don't know how it works, so do make sure you do all your research. Hopefully you've had plenty of tips from these vlogs and seen how we're doing it and how we do it. Doesn't mean that's perfect and we don't do absolutely everything, but you've got to be pretty clued up, so practice on the apps, download them. You can play with them in the UK, see how it all works, do the mobile ordering for the food and stuff. You can practice with it, watch some YouTube tutorials as well, and get yourself clued up. But for now, back on the monorail. Here we go. Jump on the monorail, back to the TTC. Are we trying to do Disney Springs? Okay, gonna do Disney Springs, I think. Last little blaze, get me shirts. Job done. Right everyone, so we're out the Magic Kingdom and we're now heading into Disney Springs. It's now 12 o'clock, so we've got bags of time. We've got 2.5 hours. We're going to be in there for an hour max. I'm going to run to Columbia, get my shirts, finally, and we brought the voucher, so I'll get me dollars off. And Mum and Dad and Laura are going to head into Blaze Pizza, get the order in. I'll convey with you at Blaze Pizza. We'll have some pizza And that's it.
Sounds like a plan.
Just quickly popping in, bite to eat. Then we've eaten for the day. There's not a huge amount to eat in Terminal A or Terminal B, whichever one it is with Virgin. Laura's never sure what she's going to get gluten-free on the plane, so it's best just to fill up and then we're good to go. We might stick a bit of fuel in on the way home as well.
Yeah.
Quickly top up at Walmart, but we've got tons of time. Do make use of your last morning. It's like an extra half a day. Some of the flights don't actually fly until 10 p.m. There's actually a Virgin flight to Manchester at 10 p.m. tonight, yeah. We're on the earlier one at 6, but some of them don't fly till 10, so...
That's a whole day.
Whole day in the park, yeah. You're not going to be at the airport till 7.
Exactly,
so,
yeah.
Make use of your travel day back. Some of you will end up getting kicked out of the hotels and things. You just have to work out what you do with your luggage. Most have got like luggage stores and stuff. Or if you've got a villa, you can request late checkout. Always worth requesting that when you're booking. Sometimes there's like a tick box, or you can ask them specially. They might charge you like $50 or something for late checkout, but a lot of the time it's worth it. You go home, you can go to the park in the morning, then go back to the villa, have a shower, cook a bit of food, have a last swim, whatever you want to do, and then head off to the airport.
Yeah, definitely.
So worth checking that one out. But it's raining. No, it doesn't make it too bad when you're going home when it's raining. It's when it's glorious sunshine. Although I was very jealous of everyone staying in the Magic Kingdom there. Tron was only 40 minutes.
Oh yeah, I would have waited for
some of the wait times were nice and low there.
Yeah, Big Thunder was down to about 15 or 20.
Yeah, they were all pretty low. So,
teacups were
jealous of that.
Sad to say. Heads still spinning. I thought I'd give Laura a really good spin on there. I thought, let's make Laura feels a bit sick. She was fine, I feel sick.
No, you feel ill, yeah? You're going to be seeing like 10 pizzas when you order it.
And my Mickey bar went down well, though.
Oh yeah, you enjoyed that.
Just reviewed that footage there then.
He melted in front of me.
Jeez.
So I managed the Mickey bar in the end and a twisty treat.
You did?
Done well.
Yeah,
Two things that have to be on your hit list, guys.
Yeah. Twisty treat's great. And yeah, Mickey bar always goes
Mickey
down
bar.
well.
$6.50. Ouch.
Wow, that's a whole box in Walmart.
I know, it's crazy.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
And I bet if you went to that Disney cast shop, probably like $1.
Box of them.
Yeah.
$1.
Then I'd buy a box. By the time I got home, it'd be a massive chocolate and cream.
Refreeze it, make it like a big giant shock ice.
Andrew, it'd be like one of those volcanoes in Chili's.
Big massive shock ice.
Do they still do them?
Shock ices?
No, the volcano you used to have.
I think they do, yeah. It's quite famous dessert at Chili's.
We had one in Paris, in Disney Paris, in the rainforest.
Oh, was it nice?
Oh yeah, I shared it, Scott, Jude was enjoying it as well. Yeah, it was really nice. It reminded me of the time when you were younger, and you're supposed to split them between 4, by the way, guys. He got one to himself.
Yeah, that was for me on my 18th birthday, wasn't it?
He ate, for his 18th birthday, a whole chocolate volcano.
Yeah, it's got like 5 scoops of ice cream on it and everything. It's
Really?
insane, yeah, massive.
You ate it all?
Yeah, ate it all.
Massive. So we're going to get parked up. Luckily, still got the umbrellas in the car because I might need it. Might need it. We're going to park in as close as we can to the section with Blaze and Columbia. This won't take long. So it should be nice and quiet. It's Sunday midday, raining. Shouldn't be busy.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be too
We did
bad.
well there though, avoiding the rain.
Yeah, definitely, because we've got no max with us.
No, we could have ended up a little bit wet coming out of Magic Kingdom there. We did well.
Yeah.
It's going well so far. Going well so far. Breaking the day up into stages. If you struggle with the anxiety and travel anxiety and you get a bit overwhelming with checking in and packing, and break it all down into stages. Loads of you are doing it and loads of you are enjoying doing it. Makes it so much easier. So like job 1, get up, have some breakfast. Job 2, go to a park. Job 3, bite to eat.
Buy a handbag.
Yeah.
We just break it down. Job 4, final bit of packing, room checks. Job 5, get everything in the car.
Yeah.
Just tick it off in your head, or even make a list. Some people have been making lists in the phone just to tick off each thing, job done, and then in your mind, you know you're all set. Some people you won't need to, but there's a lot of people who quite enjoy that handy sort of little tip, so well worth it. Do make sure you have a little go with that. Break it down into stages. We'll go through that a little bit later on when we discuss our when we check in and everything, drop the car rental back and everything, we'll give you some more tips then. Here we are then, a bit rainy and a bit busy in Disney Springs. We're heading straight to the Columbia store. Dad and Laura gone straight to Blaze Pizza. Got me trusty brolly up. It's been really handy, this umbrella. Really good as well. Worth the extra money to have something decent. And we'll try and hopefully they've still got these shirts. I've got my little voucher, so we'll see what this comes to with my voucher and my 8p discount. Okay everyone, so shirts obtained, the 2 that I wanted. Total came to $106, so it should have been $127. And it came down to $106 with the $20 discount voucher that I had. You can't use both. So she said, let's test it out, let's see which is cheaper. So it was 10% with annual pass discount or the $20 voucher, and it worked out cheaper knocking the $20 off. So that's what we did, $20 voucher off. $100 worth those shares. I wear them every single day in Tenerife. Every day, love them. Love them, so I'll easily get my use out of them. You've seen me wear them all holiday. And they are amazing, so made up I've got those. It's going well, even though we've got a bit of rain. Let's go around and see what's happening at Blaze Pizza then. I've been about 10 minutes there, it was pretty good. No queue to check out. Right, so Laura's in the Blaze Pizza queue getting the pizzas. And I've just told her I'm running to World of Disney because I haven't told her this, but I want to get her the 4 Starbucks cups for Christmas. So I'm going to go and try and get those 4 Starbucks cups that she loves. I'll get my annual pass discount and I'm going to get her those. That'll be her Christmas present done. So I'm going to try and not tell her. She didn't ask why I was going, so that'll be handy. Dad is missing in action. We don't know where he is. Oh dear. Right, so I'm running to World of Disney, back to eat pizza, and then off again. We're just going to find where Dad is. Nightmare. We got split up at security, and he said go on ahead. I told him where Blaze was, but he hasn't found it. Here they are then, not cheap, but I will get my annual pass discounts. Let's grab them. They'll be on display in the apartment. Let's get them. Right, here we are then, Blaze Pizza. Gluten-free for Laura. And we've got my cheese spice bread there. Looking good.
Very good.
Happy with that, Laura?
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Dad's already woofed his. Gone.
I've given you a few pieces.
Looks good. Well, we smashed it there this morning. Gorgeous Blaze. You loved yours, Dad. We've got Mama Pineapple one there to take home. All done and dusted. And good to rock and roll. It's only 1:45. Good to rock. Enjoyed that. Yeah, we'll get back. We've got still plenty of time. Hours little chill. A little bit of last packing, but no, Blaze was spot on. Spot on today. It can be hit and miss, but it was spot on. Oh, well, it's the sad part of the holiday.
Yeah.
When you're driving out of Disney for the last time and you see you real soon.
Don't worry though, because we will see you real soon. We'll work hard to get you again. But yeah, sad times. This is us leaving Disney.
No.
There you go. Magic's gone.
And that's it. Pixie dust is gone.
Magic's gone. Everything's gone.
Your wallet's empty.
Yeah. They've kicked it out. They can't get any more money out of here.
Credit card is on fire.
Yeah.
Meltdown.
But it's been absolutely amazing. Been busy this year, but it's still been absolutely amazing and I've loved it. So I can't really complain.
Yeah, very busy. You've got to be even more organised. Like, you already have to be organised, now you have to be even more.
Yeah.
With this whole booking lightning lane. How are you supposed to know where you want to be and what rides you want to be doing
6
and what
weeks in
park you want
advance
to be
or
in?
whatever.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks in advance.
Crazy.
How do I know what I want to be doing in 2 weeks on Thursday at 1 o'clock?
It's crazy.
It's but that's the way they've got it. That's the way they want to do it. And the Americans
We'll do it.
love it that way. So for us Brits, we're a bit more impromptu. The Americans are like, they'd book it 6 weeks in advance if they could. I'm doing Space Mountain on Thursday the 23rd at 1 p.m. And yeah, so you have to be very, very organised now. But still very fun. Still very fun. Back to the villa then. A little bit of a chill. We've got to put fuel in the car on the way to the airport, Laura.
Yeah,
And
I'll do
we've
the last
got,
bit of packing.
as I mentioned earlier, we've got Epic taxis picking Dad and Mum up with all the luggage. So I did message them. I said, can we book a taxi just for the airport? We've got quite a bit of luggage. We don't want to be squashing in. a little bit less stress, and they were straight away, no problem at all, dead easy. So we'll show you that when it comes. There is a Knightstrider discount code with Epic as well.
Oh, wow.
So if you mention Knightstrider, I believe you get 10% off. So any of your transfers, your airport transfers, taxis, you do get a Knightstrider discount with them. They're amazing, fantastic. So they're picking mum and dad up. We'll probably leave, well, as soon as they come, me and Laura will head off because we've got to pull over at the petrol station and give the car back. But Jeremy will drop mum and dad off right at the doors with some of the luggage. Bump, job done.
I like that because I always find dropping the car off and all that bit a little bit stressful.
Yeah, so you just get chucked out at the doors.
I just get to skip that and just have all the luggage with me.
Yeah, and we're flying back premium economy today with Virgin.
Economy.
So we flew out upper class. We're flying back, which the one below, which is premium, which is still amazing. Again, all booked with Dad's Air Miles to upgrade and companion vouchers and things. So we've got nice premium seats, gonna have a good sleep. We'll show you all that you get in the premium cabin, the meal, but that also means we get the premium check-in desk, so that'll be nice and quiet. Drop the luggage off straight through security, so there's no big rush. The only small downside with Virgin is they're still in that old Terminal B or Terminal A, which isn't as nice as the Terminal C.
It's rubbish.
Yeah, there's nothing really going on, so I want to be in there the least amount of time possible, really.
Yeah.
Terminal C is amazing. Loads of lovely restaurants, shops, the Universal store, the Disney store.
Yeah.
The one in Terminal A, I think it's Terminal B, I can't remember.
I think it's Terminal B.
The Virgin one, it's naff. There's nothing there. There's an Auntie Anne's, a Starbucks, a rip-off news agents.
Yeah, it's not much.
And a little bar. There's nothing really going on, unfortunately.
And the rumour is that we're getting a tailwind home.
Oh,
I believe there's a bit of a storm brewing in Manchester for us arriving, which means the winds will be blowing from USA to UK. Tailwind. Can we break our record? We came home once in 6.5 hours.
Yes, and that was when the flight was empty, so we all just got lie down on 4 seats and just had a nap the whole way.
Yep, for 6.5 hours. I remember looking, you know, they give you the airspeed sometimes on the screen. We were flying up past Atlanta, up the eastern seaboard, and I think we were touching 700 mile an hour.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
That's really moving, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's see. We'll let you know. Only thing is,
the flight coming in's on time, so it doesn't look like they've had any massive headwinds because the flight coming in is on time.
Well, we'll see. Well, you can do that in super fast time. Get to Manchester, and they haven't got a stand.
Yeah, that'll be the likely case. Just expect if you're flying back to Manchester on these flights, expect to be bussed. If you don't, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Expect to be bussed off the plane. That's normally what happens.
Nightmare. Yeah, Manchester's a nightmare, isn't
The last sort of 4 out of 5 flights we've done from here, they get you in nice and early, then you're hanging around hoping for a gate, then they don't have one, then they go, okay, we're going to bus you all off. So
meanwhile, Dad's Strider was sat thinking they'd landed, and they had, and I was getting worried about them. Didn't have Wi-Fi, because believe it or not, Manchester didn't have Wi-Fi in the terminal building, and I got a £24 parking charge for waiting for them because they couldn't get a stand.
Yeah, crazy.
So yeah, normally if you land early, it's at Manchester. There's never a stand free normally.
Just if you land.
Well, we'll
Manchester.
see. We'll see, because the last few we've done have been Aer Lingus and we haven't got a stand. I wonder if Virgin gets some form of priority. We'll see.
We'll
you know,
see.
it's the little secret priority. We'll see. See what happens.
A long way ahead of us, that.
Yeah, I'll take just landing in the right place on time today with that storm, yellow alert. I don't want to be diverted or landing in Glasgow or something. We've had that once before, flying back from Florida. Remember we got diverted to Glasgow, Dad?
That was the year of the Icelandic volcano cloud.
Yeah,
the ash cloud.
The ash cloud. Who remembers that? Eh?
That was a nightmare, the ash cloud.
Remember the ash cloud?
So yeah, we landed in Glasgow.
We were lucky. Our flight did take off. Some flights were delayed for days on end, but we couldn't fly into Manchester and got diverted to Glasgow. Then we had to get on a coach all the way from Glasgow down to Manchester.
Yeah.
And then from
Manchester drive to Liverpool. It was one heck of a day.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we got into the house until like 8, 9 p.m. It was, yeah.
That's awful.
But there you go.
It was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Pretty rough, but hopefully none of that. I'll just take landing in the right place on time.
Yeah.
They'll take that. Right, so all the luggage is all lined up, ready to go, and Jeremy from Epic has just pulled up. So I'll leave the link in the description, the Instagram on the screen. If you want to book any taxi transfers, this is your man, fully legal, all registered and everything. Afternoon, Jeremy.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
Unfortunately, it's a bit more of a sad meeting than our last one.
I know.
We're not quite off to drink round the world at Epcot now. Back home, unfortunately. But no, thanks very much for sorting it out last minute.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
No problem at all, no problem.
So we'll get mum and dad in this one with some luggage.
You get all the luggage in here if you want me to take it straight to the...
Is it possible to get the trolleys to go through?
Yeah,
or
well, I can get one of the guys with the big trolleys to come out and just take everything. They do that for tips at the airport, you know, with the big
with the
double-ended things. They'll come out and just take everything right to the...
Might do it that way then.
Yeah.
That saves me and Laura lugging the big cases
you won't have
around.
to bring it all over from the rental car place.
Perfect.
I mean, you
Amazing.
can literally, where I stop to drop off at the departures deck, you can see the Virgin check-in desk.
Perfect. So they'll just scoot it across. We'll do that then, Jeremy.
Yeah.
I'll start bringing the big cases out and we'll get them loaded up in yours.
Put that one in the back of there.
If you wouldn't mind,
Yeah,
thank you very much.
that's all right.
Amazing. Thanks, Jeremy. Let's get these other big ones out here.
The mum and I taking with
He's
Jeremy.
amazing. You're going to take all the big ones, Dad? He thinks he's going to have to carry them. Yeah, we'll put all the big cases with Jeremy. They can get them loaded on the trolley, and then me and Laura can just drop the car back with hand luggage, which is better for us. Right. So yeah, if you want anything you want picked up, you want dropping off, Jeremy is your man here. Don't forget you got that discount code as well with Knightstrider. Right, so we are all packed up. We've got all the big luggage with Jeremy. That's all going to go straight to the check-in desk. Me and Laura are going to drop the car back. We've got our hand luggage. We'll get this dropped back. We've got to fill up with fuel quickly as well. Then we'll meet mum and dad at the check-in desks. Get all our luggage in.
Yeah.
We're good to go. You got your new tracksuit on there, Laura?
Very comfortable. Very nice to feel all posh in it.
Very good. Dad's just dropped some. We're giving Jeremy some of the leftover stuff we had that was sealed. He's dropped some blackberries, so just cleared them off, blueberries. But no, service is amazing. You've got to definitely get Jeremy if you want Epic Pirvate Hire for your taxis or anything. Right, do a final check, Laura. We're good to go.
I've done a final check like 3 times.
Right, think we're good to rock and roll then. Okay, so tip number 1, we're starting to head off to the airport now, is just to make sure you've got everything. So roles reverse, same as when you were coming out. Check you've got your passport, your flight tickets, your information. Check what terminal you're going to. Check everything's out the house. There's one job done. Job 2 now is to drive to the airport. If, like us, you've agreed to take the fuel back full, then you need to obviously make sure you pop to the petrol station and top up, which is our next job. Then drive to the airport, break it down in stages. Our next job is to quickly top up on the way to the airport, so we bring it back nice and full. Okay, so job number 2 done was to fill up. So with these big companies, obviously a lot of you will know I own a car rental company in Tenerife. That's what I do full-time, cars. We've got 60 odd cars. So with the big companies, as long as it shows full on the gauge, you won't be charged. If you've agreed to bring it back full, which is what I always do, it's the cheapest way of doing it. Pick it up full, take it back full. As long as it shows full on the gauge, you won't be charged anything. You don't have to get it into them like max full. As long as it's showing full, you'll be fine. If you take it back and it's showing 3/4 or it drops under the what looks like full, they will charge you. So by doing what we've done there, we've filled up. Obviously we're going to burn some going to the airport now, but it's still going to be showing full when we get there, which will be fine. You won't get charged. If it's dropped below the full and they see and it's a little bit down, you know, a millimetre or so down, they will then charge you. So just bear that in mind. That's how all the big companies do it. We don't do the bring it back empty thing because I think it's a waste of money. They charge you way more than the regular pumps do for the fuel to begin with, and then you're never ever going to take it back empty. You're never going to go with on literally like 5 miles of fuel, are you? You're never going to use a full tank and give it to them on fumes. You're always going to make sure you've got, you know, a good quarter tank to get you to the airport and all that. So I think that's a bit of a waste. Being a car rental owner, you know, a lot of the companies make money with fuel and that. We don't bother in Tenerife. We just bring it back on the same amount is our rule. But if it was me, if I was what we do with the cars, pick it up. Do you want the fuel option? No. I'll take it full and I'll give it back to you full, and that's it. I don't want any involvement with fuel. This is missing, that's missing, oh, I haven't used enough. Just keep it simple. Pick it up full, take it back full, job done. So the next thing now is obviously to drive to the airport. It's all very clearly signposted. When we get a bit closer, I always do it. I'll show you exactly how to get in, return your car. We're going to Terminal A is Virgin Atlantic. So I'll show you all of that, getting in, and then obviously the check-in process, which should be quick and easy with it being premium. You get a separate desk, so it should be quite fast. What slows everything down with Orlando, especially with Terminal A, is security. So that's our only concern. I'd happily go 2 hours before this flight, especially with having premium and that. But you have to worry about security getting through it. Sometimes it can be like an hour. With Terminal C, Aer Lingus, British Airways, you won't have that problem. You fly through, and it's a lovely place to chill in there. Terminal A, not quite as good, but some of you may enjoy it. But I'll show you everything, the full journey. Very, very sad to be leaving. This is when the doomies kick in, isn't it? This is when the doomies, and you're like, oh. And what you start doing is playing all this stuff in your head, like, if I could stay now, I'd just go here, and I'd just get a Slurpee, and then I'd go into Hollywood Studios, or I'm like really craving now HHN tonight.
Yeah.
I could just go to HHN
So
tonight. That's the, my brain's going HHN. I've got the smells in my head and everything. It's weird what happens to you when you leave Orlando. You'll all agree it's weird what happens. Your mental state just goes weird. And I'm already like, oh, as soon as I get back, I'm gonna have to start watching some live streams, watching the parks.
Yeah.
It's mad what happens when you leave, and then you're already thinking of your next trip. it happens, honestly. You'll all agree with me in the comments. It's a weird state of mind when you leave this place. It's like that you get ingrained. It's like they brainwash you.
Yeah.
You must come back. You must come back. And you want to then. You're gutted to be leaving. Gutted. It's 80 degrees, nice little day. It's a bit over, just a few little scattered clouds.
Oh no, it's gorgeous though, the weather.
I could just go in now. And you start thinking of all the little things I could literally just take. I'd quite happily now, if I could stay, just go into Universal and literally
Just sit there with a coffee.
Yeah, and spray people on the barge.
Yeah.
That's it. Wouldn't even need to do anything else.
No, I know. I'd be happy just going to Universal, getting a coffee and just taking it all in. I like just being there.
Yeah, just soaking in the atmosphere and the buzz. And we'll be back, you know we will be. When, we don't know. Obviously, we've got 2 businesses in Tenerife. The bar, which keeps us very busy, very difficult with staff, service industry. We've got the cars, that keeps us very busy as well. So when we'll be back, we don't know. Bear in mind as well, the winter months in Tenerife where we live is peak season. So we're going back now to Tenerife in peak season. So October through to March is when we are mad busy in Tenerife. Winter sunshine, similar climate to, similar temperatures to Florida really, a bit less humid, but it's like 25 degrees today in Tenerife, sunshine. So the beaches are busy, the cars are busy, the bars are busy. So we're heading back now to a busy peak season. I don't know when we'll be back, because I know you'll all be asking me. I honestly don't know. We'd have to have a little mooch around and see what happens. But our annual passes for Disney run out in May. So whether we'll try and squeeze in a little trip before May, I don't know. Unfortunately, I am 30 this year, unfortunately. Unfortunately, my 30th birthday is the 28th of December, when everything is mental busy in Tenerife. So I'd love to come for my 30th and do something fun, but I'm not going to get here on my actual birthday, because it means you've got to be away for Christmas. It's mad busy. The businesses need us. We can't take the time off work. If my birthday fell in a more convenient time, like Jan or Feb or March, you'd maybe try and do something. But on my actual birthday, I think I'll probably end up working. I'll probably be working. It's busiest week of the year, that in Tenerife.
Yeah.
Christmas, New Year, busiest week of the year, and my birthday falls slap bang in the middle of it. Okay, so we're well on the way. You can see it's very clearly signposted here as well. We're on the toll road, the 528. It tells you the travel time to the airport junction and stuff like that. So it is very, very clearly signposted. Just take your time. Once you get onto that airport junction and you come off, it's then very similar to the UK, very clearly signposted for which terminals. and it also lists the airlines for each terminal as well, so you can't go wrong. On the signs will be Terminal A, Virgin Atlantic, etc, 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 all listed, so very hard to go wrong. You just have to take your time, don't panic, don't stress out. If you do go wrong, don't panic and try and swerve off or cut across people. That's when accidents happen. See it in Tenerife all the time. Lead cause of accidents is they're going the wrong way and they just knee jerk and like swerve across a lane and cause a bump or something. So if you do go wrong, it doesn't matter, you can go round again and always find your way back. So just relax, take your time, and we'll follow the signpost. So that's this next one, say International Airport. There you go, dead clearly signposted. I'll move over. They're working hard on all this tow road. It's all been relayed. This nice.
Yeah.
So in a quarter of a mile, 17A, we come off for the International Airport. How easy is that? Dead easy. Okay, so here come the signs then. So as you can see, Terminal C, all colour coded, lists all your airline. There's your Aer Lingus, that's where we're normally going. BA as well from Terminal C, so you'll be following the Terminal C signs. Terminal B, all airlines that we're not with. And then this next one is Terminal A, and that's us, Virgin Atlantic. So there's the one we want to follow, Terminal A. So we're following the orange signs. There's the big new train station you can see there. That's where you can get the train to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, all of those. So you can jump on the Bright Line now. That's the big main train station right there. We'll have to do that one day. Looks pretty cool. Right. Concentrate now. Follow for Terminal A. We'll cut back in when we come off. So, still following the signs then. So we're looking for the north exit, which is Terminal A and B. So if you were Terminal C, you'd be going off left now to that new terminal. We're staying, we're looking for Terminal A, so north exit. So we're going to go in this little right lane here. I'm going to move over. Now here's one thing I always pointed out. Do not, and I mean do not, fill up your car with fuel at that Shell garage over there. That is the most expensive place to fill up your car anywhere. So, like with every country really, any petrol station right on the doorstep of an airport, it's going to be pricey. So, I mean, if you have to in an emergency, you're better filling up there than giving it back and letting the car rental charge you. But it is expensive in there, it's pricey, so never ever do that if you can avoid it. Fill up somewhere in the resorts, on the 192, wherever. Don't go in that one on your right, it's pricey in there. Very pricey. Right, Terminal A, Virgin Atlantic, just following the signs. I like to show everyone so you know exactly what you're looking for. For a lot of you, you'll know exactly where you're going, but if you've not been through the airport before, it can be quite big and intimidating. So we're going to follow north exit, Terminal A. Straight ahead. So A and B in this lane. Then soon, once we get close to Terminal A, it'll start advertising car rental return then. So we'll stay on, I'll let you watch all this just so you know exactly what you're doing. There's a Virgin plane over there on the right.
Oh wow.
Could be ours. Terminal A. Good news is we'll get one last ride. One last ride of the holiday, and that is with Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer. On the little tram that goes across. Okay, north exit, Terminal A. Staying in our little A lane. I do this because on Tenerife you should see people returning the cars. They are just all over the show. So I know it is tricky for some people. It was tricky when I first did our few trips. I was always mind blown coming in here because it does then all of a sudden get quite confusing. So you can see south exit A, B and C. It does become all of a sudden a little bit confusing. So we're going to stay in this.
No, I think you've got to go left one, I think, because I think it comes pretty quickly, the car rental.
Yeah, so you go car rental return, A, B and C, and economy parking, north exit. That's going to come up on your left hand side quite soon.
And it's quite sudden as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so just go nice and slow, take your time. There's 3 lanes, so if people want to overtake you and all that, that's fine. So there you go, A and B. straight, looking for the
Oh,
north
we're not
exit.
going south. See, now it's saying, oh, parking.
No, we're carrying on straight.
Carrying on straight. You
So
see,
that
this
would
is where it
be,
gets
yeah, it can
confusing.
be. This is what happens. So that's going up to your drop-off zone and stuff, and then I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it's pretty busy in here at the moment. There's something about a car park closed in Terminal C. So there we go, Terminal A, car rental return. We're going to stay in this lane. It comes up on the left quite quick. It's very busy coming in here, but I think that's to do with that car park being closed, hopefully, unless we're in for one of the busiest travel days we've ever seen. I've never seen the airport so busy. Never seen it like. So you can see there's the sign ahead. It's a very quick turn off left. As you can see there, it comes up quite quick. So I need to get moved over into the left lane.
Yeah.
But no one wants to let you in. It's very tricky in America. You just have to sort of push your way in a lot of the time.
Yeah, you have to bully your way in.
Because no one wants to let you in. No one. I'm even trying to bully my way in here. Look, see on the left, and they just do not want to know. Do not want to know. So yeah, you do have to sort of push your way in a bit. Right. Car rental return. I think this is all hopefully just for pickups and stuff. These aren't all rental cars, so
No.
I think this is all like pickups and drop-offs for residents and stuff. Got Spirit Airlines over there.
Oh yeah, Frontier as well.
So what we do as well when we drop the car off, don't forget, same as what we did on our way in, we're going to film the car. We're going to go right round it, show everything, show that we haven't damaged it, show that the fuel's full, show that we haven't left it a mess. So if they do try and charge us for something, whatever company you're with, you can show evidence that when you picked it up you had an existing dink on, and when you're returning it was the same, etc. You've got your proof then. So here we go, car rental return. So yeah, it's all just, no one's returning cars, they're all doing pickups, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Pickups and drop-offs. So then you've got another sign here with your different companies. So Alamo is straight on. So don't forget what company you're rented with. If you were with Avis or Budget, you'd be going off to the right now. We're going to go off to the left for Alamo. Don't go in the wrong car park. There you go, Alamo, straight on.
Nice and
Car rental
easy.
return, and this is where you go over those super scary spikes. They go right through me when you go over these spikes in here. The ones where if you reverse, they burst your tyres. They freak me out a bit when you go over them. And straight ahead, it's amazing looking in, for me in particular, looking at the operation they've got going on straight ahead. There is all your garage to clean them all and fuel them all and wet vac them and wash them. Here we go, Alamo, car return, and here come those scary spikes. Look at them. Lethal. You go. Ooh, ooh. Freaks me out a bit. Right, where's he sending me? So once you get to this point, there's loads of staff around. So if you need any help, you just ask one of these. They've got vests on, and you just ask them where they want you, etc., what you want them to do. If you've got any questions with the car or anything. So we'll jump out here, and one of the staff's going to come over, scan our car back in as returned, and then they'll check the fuel's full, etc., etc. Presume, please pull forward. So I'm going to pull all the way forward. They want me to fill it up on this side. You got bins there as well if you need to empty anything out into the bins. The only downside with Orlando Airport now, they've started charging for trolleys, so bear that in mind. You have to rent a trolley now. Right, let's jump out, film the car, give it back. Okay, so just to show it's been returned, all spot on. I've just reported to the guy about the tyre pressure on the back right, but there's no puncture in it. So he's made a note of that on the window, but yeah, I always go round, show it's all back as it was, back as it should be. No new damages. And then inside the fuel is full as well. Keys all there, he's marked it all down. He's just shown me on his little tablet there that the bill is $0, I owe no dollars. And he's written on the window there that there might be a slow leak on the back right. So there we go. Thank you very much, Nissan. You were great, you served us well. And it's time to now go and meet Mum and Dad, where they will have all the luggage at the check-in desks. So again, you're just going to follow the signs now. Please leave the keys, yeah, don't forget to do that. And if you've rented one of the visitor toll passes, don't forget to drop it back off. They will charge you if you don't return it. Okay, escalator to terminals A and B. Is it down or is it up?
Up, down, yeah.
You have to go under, don't you? Yeah. So you have to go under the road and then up again. So there we go. I hope that helped. It is a little bit, you know, even with the amount of times we come through here, Terminal C is so much easier. Terminal A and B is a little bit more tricky. But we've done it anyway. We're all spot on. Spot on. It's got that airport smell. And it's got all those signs that make you want to come back. So if you think you're leaving here and not coming to Florida again, good luck trying, because it keeps you coming back over and over. Because the next itch that I want to get rid of is a trip to the coast, because we were meant to do it this time, and we never got to do it with the hurricane and Daytona and everything. So I know, gorgeous. So that is definitely an itch we want to cure, is a little beach day, little coast day. We were meant to have it this trip, but wasn't meant to be. Right, up the escalator. All it's done is made you go under that road. So now all gates, number 3. We're going to go all the way up. This is one big escalator, this one. Massive. All the way up. So there you go, there's the drop-off zone. That's where Mum and Dad will have been dropped off. You got some other desks there. And here we go, here's your main check-in area and gates and stuff. So next thing you need to do is find out which check-in desks are yours. So it does say here Virgin Atlantic, and you just follow the signpost down, and then it will all be written on the back wall. So you do just following signposts, that's all it is. Taking your time and following the signposts. And if you don't know what you're doing, just ask someone, they will always direct you. Good news is there's no language barrier. So you're not going to worry about that. Just ask them. Someone will definitely help you and give you some assistance. So we'll keep walking down till we see Virgin Atlantic, and we'll probably see Mum and Dad and a load of luggage waiting for us.
Probably knackered.
Well, they shouldn't be. Jeremy dropped them right at the door, and then they were getting one of the lovely men. So you've got these assistants here that will bring in the luggage for you. They put it on a big trolley, and they'll bring it in for you for tips. So you can tip them 10, 20 bucks, and they'll push all your stuff in there. There you go. There's Dad there at the desk already. There you go. Here we are. Upper class and priority. Okay, so we're just checking in here. Lovely and quiet. So we're not upper class, but this is where you're checking in. There you go. You got 2 23 kilo cases with premium with Virgin, so plenty of luggage to take back. We've not got anywhere near that. 20.8. Not bad, no?
Felt heavier than that.
How was your taxi ride with Epic?
Brilliant. Absolutely superb. Bit of a logjam coming into the airport.
Yeah, it was very busy. Very busy. I think there's a car park closed in Terminal C, which is making things busy.
So it is.
It's just to pick up drop off because car rental was empty.
But here's what's interesting. People drop off and pick up. No charge. Not like Liverpool, Manchester,
No,
where you're 5
completely
minutes,
free.
£6.
Yeah, free here. Just to show you though, the regular Virgin desk is empty anyway, so no worries with checking your bags in, dropping your bags off. We're here 2 hours, 40 minutes before the flight, and no issues at all, no queues, dropping your bags off. So it's actually quieter over there than it is over here. So I wouldn't worry about that. Asking about upgrades, just to give you a price. If you wanted to upgrade from premium, which we were in, to upper class, they wanted $977 each to upgrade from premium to upper, which is a crazy price really. If that was from economy to upper, maybe you'd be like, right.
Maybe.
But to go up one class is not worth that at all. It shows you the value we got and the deal we got with the air miles.
Upper class, yeah, with the air miles.
Did very well there. He does tell you exactly what gate you're on, 81, and we're boarding group 2, and he's just directed us down through to security. So they do tell you everything when you get your boarding pass, so I already know that we're gate 81, which is nice. Gate 95, if anyone knows that joke from the Evans. But yeah, we're all set to go, all good to rock and roll. We've got 2 seats together, both of us.
Nice.
So I can fall asleep on Laura, pass out,
Yeah,
drool.
so I'm going to pass. You're not going to drool, but I'm going to pass on myself.
Now, one big key thing with these flights, make sure you've got plenty of Rennies or Gaviscon. You're going to want indigestion tablets, 100%. We'll talk about that a bit later on.
I've got them in my bag.
There you go, he's got them in the bag. The key thing you will need, headache tablets and Gaviscon, 100%. Now, we actually should have checked in there at premium, but because Dad asked about an upgrade, we kindly asked the man, said, oh, can we check in here? And he said, oh yeah, fine. So there you go, handy little tip. Go up to the upper desk, ask about an upgrade. When you might want it, you might not. And if not, just say, is it possible for us to check in here? So there you go, the premium check-in is actually busier than the regular economy check-in. So before you go through security, you have got quite a few different little shops here. You have got a Disney store, you've got a Universal store as well, but I find them a bit stressful to go through because you know you've got to watch the time. You know you've got to keep an eye on things because you've got to get through security. Whereas in Terminal C, all of those shops are through security, if you understand me. So, gate 70 to 129, that's us, because we're 81. We haven't got TSA pre, so we need standard. And it's saying the wait time for standard is 16 to 20 minutes. Now, there's a queue here on the left, and there's a queue over there on the right. I'm going to have a look. I think most people go to this one. I think the one over on the right is a little bit quieter. Let's go and have a little look at standard over here. Two sides, they're both the same, 70 to 129. A little fountain in the middle, the famous flag. So there you go. It does stay the same. It says 16 to 20 minutes, but as you can see, there's no line really. So this one is much quieter, so do check that. If you're coming from Terminal A, check which side, they're both the same. Check which one is quieter before you join the queue. This right side, definitely quieter. Here we go. I'm going to put my phone away and I'll catch you the other side. Right, okay, last ride of the holiday is the little monorail going across. I'm going to have a little discussion with you about the chaos that was just security there. I'm going to give you a few tips and pointers. Once we're through the other side, I'll let you know. But it's time for the last ride with our friend Buddy Dyer across to the boarding gates and that main terminal area where all the shops are and stuff. Let's jump ourselves on.
Visit us again very soon. This is Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer. Hope you enjoyed your Orlando experience.
I certainly did enjoy my Orlando experience. Apart from security then, that was a bit full on. Yeah, we'll discuss that in a minute.
Please stand clear of the doors and hold on to the handrails. When the gate link stops, please exit for gate 70 through 99.
Well, that was a nice last ride. Didn't need a fast pass for that. Don't think anyone wants to ride it really. Not a very popular ride, that one. No lightning lane needed for that. I think they'll be scrapping that ride soon. No one wants to do it. So here we are then. This is the main airport terminal. So Starbucks looks like it's being moved. You've got Outback Steakhouse, you've got a Burger King, Duty Free, Bahama Breeze, Auntie Anne's. That little shop there is gone by the looks of it. So there's not a huge amount in here. It's not quite the same as Terminal C, but just to show you what you've got going on. Our Starbucks is open. It's just doing a little bit of a refurb. So there's your Starbucks in there. A couple of little sweet stands and stuff. Duty Free. Got a nice sort of hair stand here. The girls were instantly attracted to. So we normally set up sort of base. There's not a huge amount of seating in here. That's what we've always found. Like this seating in the middle here, it's all full, so there's not a huge amount of seating is what we find in here. But there's a few decent things going on. And it has got the famous carpet, of course. Let's have a little look in Duty Free then, see if they've got any particular bargains, so you can see whether it's worth coming in. Got some Orlando hats there. Just trying to price up some perfume, just to see if you can do a bit of a price comparison to at home. See if it's cheaper here. Is your Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio, $152 for the 200ml. Just give you a few price comparisons. I think you'll find these cheaper in the UK. Blue Chanel, $228. Prada Ocean, $135. Got more Gucci there, $155. A Gucci Blue. Seem a bit pricey to me. Got some Disney gear there as well. In Desigual, Spanish brand, that one. And then of course you've also got all of your liquor. There's your Cadbury, $7 for a bar of dairy milk. If you want some Cadbury. Ciardelli. Wow, $20 for that bag of Ciardelli. I don't think that's particularly cheap. And then alcohol wise, good comparison is always like your Baileys, isn't it? Espresso cream Baileys, $33, 3 for $66. That would be your best price on the Baileys. Okay everyone, so we are all through and done. So security, it was a little bit chaotic. At one point they did start telling everyone off because everyone in the queue wasn't doing what they wanted them to do. It's a bit confusing because there's no displayed rules, there's nothing on screens to tell you what the rules are. So then people are just waiting, they don't know exactly what they need to take out. In the UK, you know, you take your liquids out, here you don't. So the guy came along and, like, you know, told us all off, which I thought was a bit... He was like, oh, none of you are doing what you should be. We're like, well, there's no rules posted anywhere. So then he said, you don't need to take your belts off and you can leave your watches on. Then he switched with another guy, and a new guy came onto our section, and he was like, oh no, you need your belts off. I was like, he's just said you don't. So it's very, very confusing. Basically, all you need to take out of your case is your large electronics, your laptops, your tablets. Everything else can stay inside your bag. In terms of you yourself, take your watch off, take your sunglasses off, take your phone, you don't have anything on you. The one guy was saying, oh, you can go through with your watch on, and then another guy was getting stopped because his watch was on, he needed to take it off. So I think avoid all the confusion, just take your large electronics out, and on you, your person, have nothing. Take your watch off, your belt off, your shoes off. But yeah, very confusing. They don't display the rules anywhere, then told us all off because we didn't know the rules, even though they're not. He was saying it like none of us were listening, but there was no announcements, there was no anything. But yeah, I think that's just the general rule to follow. Only a large electronics take out, and make sure you've got nothing on you. So that was that, bit confusing. Yeah, Mum got told off for having his sunglasses, but then the person in front could have his sunglasses. It was all a bit nuts. All a bit nuts. But we're just chilling now, waiting for our flight to start boarding. Gate 81, there's nothing really to buy in here or anything to show you, which is a shame. In Terminal C, there's a few more shops to show you. I'll show you briefly what they've got up there. And there's our, I think it's one of these, the Virgin there and the Virgin here. I think with this one, this Virgin flight just here. This is our plane, I think. So we've got a little bit of a seat just down here. And then I'll have a quick look. We'll show you a little bit of what's available here. What they've got is Mum and Laura just chilling. Having a little bit of a chill. I'm gonna have a quick wander, and then I'll come back. Quick wander and buy a drink. So over here we've got Bahama Breeze, you've got a nice wine bar, you've got in motion, so that's all your electronics and stuff if you forget anything. Auntie Anne's always a little decent option for a little pretzel, but we normally come into here, Stella News, just to grab a little drink for the plane. I know drinks are included on the plane, but I like to just have my own bottle of stuff for myself. You can't get a Powerade on the plane, so got some Belkin battery packs. How much are they in here? We have a price drop on the AirPods. It's not a bad price. AirPods with charging case, 2nd generation, 99 quid. It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. There's all your, so if you do forget anything, you've got it all going on here. Right, let's have a quick little mooch in here. See if there's any particular bargains we want. Get your Mickey plushes and stuff. Crayola. Big bag of mini Kinder. Don't think we need that, Laura. Got to go on a bit of a diet when we get home. Eating way too much goodies while we've been here. Way too much. We've got everything. Even fun little NASA stuff here. If you went to the Space Centre. Harry Potter gear. So the drinks are just over here. I'm going to grab a little drink. Little drink for the plane that I can have whenever I want it. They're quite fun. Little sharks and the little fish in the bags. So here's a handy tip. Make sure you have some Gaviscon, as I've mentioned. Also, if you struggle to have a little bit of a nap and a sleep on the plane, get yourself some drowsy. You want some drowsy, you don't want non-drowsy. If you've got drowsy allergy tablets, they often help send you off for a little bit of a sleep. So I've done that before and I can sleep anyway now. But definitely you want to make sure you have some Gaviscon or antacid tablets, because when you land the other end, the acid does start to kick off, because your body's like you should be in bed now and you're not, so you get some of those antacids and they do help. Now if you're flying first class, especially with some of the airlines, this is where your first class lounge is, the club MCO, so that's where you go up to your fancy lounges, and then this is just more gates like what we've got down there, more toilets. That's basically it. There's not a huge amount going on or to show you, I'm afraid. It's pretty basic Terminal A. Well, we wanted $2.99 for the bottles of Powerade. It's not bad. I was expecting more. Not bad that for airport. I'll take that. Yeah, they love having like proper big restaurants. I couldn't. I get a bit stressed eating a big full-on Outback steakhouse before my flight. I get a bit stressed out.
There is a Nathan's stand there. There is some ice cream.
Yeah, there's some easier ones. You've got your Starbies there as well, obviously. Can't beat a little Starbies, but we're not going to have one because that's caffeine that's going to keep us awake and we want to sleep during the flight, so not going to have a caffeine hit now. One thing to note, we're on a bit of a transition here between USB and USB-Cs. So, like me, I'm on the USB-C iPhone now. I'm on the latest iPhone. The wire they give me is USB-C and USB-C. But still in America, everything is very much USB based. So there's a lot of times I go to charge my phone and it's not a USB-C, it's a USB. So I recommend bringing both with you. So if you're like me, you've got the new iPhone, you get your nice new lightning cable. Bear in mind, a lot of the stuff like on the plane, if you want to charge it, here in the airport, they've got USBs in the seats. Bring a USB-C cable with you as well. Bring both. The likes of the Villa there, they have USBs next to your bedside, but I couldn't charge my phone because my phone's USB-C. So do bring a USB cable with you as well. Is that one thing that I've found quite a bit with this trip. We're trying to charge everything. All the cars are USB-C, but everything out and about is all USB, so do bring both with you. Okay, just munching on your Starburst there, are you? Loving life.
I'm going to go and find Dad because he clearly hasn't brought a drink back for me.
No, he's over there, I think, he's having a beer. Let's go and find him. So this is your one little bar here in Terminal A. The CBO Express. This is where Dad is somewhere, I think. I think he's in here. There he is, sat at the bar. There he is. We found him, so they sell some snacks and stuff. Oh, Prime. No bottles that I haven't already got, though.
Mum wants a drink.
Yeah, she's been waiting for you.
I'm not allowed to take one out.
Ah, right, okay.
So
I'll go and tell her. I'll go and tell her in a sec. So you got some bottles of Prime and stuff in this one. Vitamin water, always good to drink when you're travelling. Vitamin water, stay hydrated. Plenty of vitamins, help you feel better the other side. You've got different waters there as well. Different sparkling waters, energy drinks. When you're flying, I would avoid caffeine and energy drinks though. You want like that, vitamin water, regular water, juices. Avoid the caffeine when you're flying. Feel a little bit fresher when you land. Here we go then, we're boarding by group. So we are group number 2 for premium economy. We're all on time. Sad times, but you've got to go home to come back. You've got to go home to get the excitement of coming back again. Dead easy going out as well. You literally just scan your boarding pass, look at the screen, gives you a big green tick and you're done. We're on Champagne Belle is our plane home. If any of you like to track the Virgin flights, it's definitely not the one we were on the way. Champagne Belle. Here we go. Oh, feel the heat. That last bit of Florida humidity. Last bit of Florida humidity. The best part is getting off the plane and feeling that. The worst is getting on the plane to feel it. Ah, here we go. Time to get on. Whee. Here we go. Well, then we're on. We've got our orange and Prosecco.
nice.
These are our premium seats. Very nice. Prettier room in here. Look at that. Plenty of room. And then you've also got little footrest there as well. There we go. There we go. Looking for?
Why is it belt like that?
It's padded.
Oh,
It's padded belt for when you sleep.
well then.
First class was the same.
Was it?
Yeah. It's nice and padded, so you can sleep. It's got a weird little end on though. There you go.
That's so your clothes won't get stuck in it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's nice and padded.
Oh, I never knew that.
So there's a little look at the premium cabin. These are the premium seats. Very nice indeed. Loads of leg room. Big wide seat as well. Yeah, you got the little footrest. And then it also comes with this little welcome pack, so a little goodie bag. Let me show you what's inside this. So here's a little look at what's inside the goodie bag then. You've got a little eye mask.
That's a good eye mask.
Nice,
That's
that's
good.
good.
Goes over your nose.
Good for me that. That'll keep me at peace.
socks.
Little red socks.
You all like a nice pair of socks on a flight.
Extra warm. We've got some earbuds, earplugs.
And
Toothpaste and toothbrush. Nice, perfect. That's all
Very
you need.
good.
Now don't forget, if you're not flying premium or first class, you can bring all of this on yourself. You can buy a little pack like that on Amazon, nice and cheap.
So years gone by, when we'd fly in that dinghy on the way home, you'd get something like this quality, this basic, and when you win this in premium economy, you'd get a better one, and in first class you get a leather one. I've still got the first class and premium economy ones in my apartment.
Yeah, in the leather, yeah.
So the leather one I've still got. So in first class it was a paper bag like this, which is a real shame because it was.
But it is nice and recycled though at the same time. I think they know a lot of people don't use them.
Yeah.
So it is good to keep it nice and recycled. So I see both sides of it. Yeah, got a little orange, a little bit of a Prosecco going on.
I'm just going to have a look at the toothbrush, see what it's like. Because I never opened the last one.
Oh, I did. It's a nice little bamboo brush.
That's good that. And again, recyclable. Oh yeah, there you go. It's nice.
And I'll go through all the in-flight magazine in a second, show you what's available. Your earphones are, it goes up in classes, so I think these are slightly better than the ones in economy, and then you get even better ones in first class.
Cabin crew, we've got Victoria, Vicky, Paula, Megan, Caitlin, David, Danielle, Colette, Caroline, and all led by your flight service manager, Amy. Thanks for boarding nice and early. We've got 30 minutes ahead of schedule at the moment. We're just waiting for just a little bit of fuel just to be topped up. He's on his way now. You'll be able to see him on the left-hand side, just connected to the aircraft. We've not got much to go on, so it shouldn't take us too long. Once we've signed that off, we will push back from here. We're going to be taking off on the Wesley complex here at Orlando, the Norway runway. That points us in the direction we want to go. We've got 3,810 miles together, taking us around about 7 hours and 50 minutes back to Manchester. Where the storm that has been in the UK over the yesterday, with some high winds, that has all moved away now to the northeast, so the weather in Manchester should be relatively nice, just a little bit humid, obviously, for our arrival. I'll speak to you about 30 minutes before we arrive with an accurate arrival time and the weather to expect. I do ask that if you are seated, we will be seated, but if you doing it at any moments of unexpected turbulence, if you just have your seatbelts fastened, that would, I would appreciate that. Thanks very much, enjoy the flight with us, with virtual landing.
Right, so here's a look at the menu then that we've got. Starters, bread roll, pork stew, pesto cream pasta, lemon cod, so there's no mains there that I'll be going for. Chocolate mousse cake sounds good. And then for mains, we've got French toast in the morning, cooked breakfast. Yeah, the mains, pork, mushroom pasta or cod, it's not my ideal. So as I flick through some of the movies, just to show you the variety they've got available, a little top tip here that one of the Virgin air hostesses taught me years and years ago, and that is with these screens, don't use your fingertips, use your nails. So you can see I'm using my nail to flick through, how it's way more responsive and easier to use the screen than it is if you use your fingertips. I know it sounds a bit strange, but especially on these Virgin screens, they work so much easier just using your fingernail than using your fingertips. It just responds so much better. But variety, as you can see, there is tons. You are inundated with stuff to watch, all different genres. You are spoilt for choice with Vera and the system. They've got kids' movies, adult movies, all kinds. So spoilt for choice, so much so that I couldn't pick anything and I ended up going to sleep. Okay, so we've got a little hot towel, we've got some nibbles, we've got another drink. Just about 10 minutes into the flight, aren't we?
What do you do with that towel?
Don't know. Wash your wipe your hands with it, don't you? You wipe your hands with it. It's just like a little freshener. You can do your face, or you can just wipe your hands, and it's just a little freshener. I'm starting to do some editing. Laura's listening to a bit of music.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice, smooth, easy takeoff. There you go. Nice and clean now.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is Laura's gluten-free meal has just arrived. What have we got going on then, Laura?
I don't know, but that doesn't look great.
Doesn't look the best, does it? That doesn't look the best either. I'm interested to see what's in the main. It's normally chicken, isn't it? Let's have a little look. Pureed pummel.
I don't think this is mine. This is
QML. This isn't a hair meal, is it? Just have a look what's ticked under here.
Yeah, contains wheat.
Yeah, this is the wrong meal. Here we go. So Laura's meal was unfortunately missed. They did have her down for a pureed meal instead. However, the lovely air hostess has managed to get Laura a gluten-free main meal from...
Yeah, she went through all the food and all the allergens on the food, and this one had no allergens detected, so that's really good.
So that's like a gluten-free main from economy. I've gone for the same. So I've got an economy chicken meal because I didn't fancy anything on the mains here in premium. So I've got the same. It comes with the cheese. The dessert looks amazing. Got a bit of a salad there and a bread roll. So we've both got the same. This nice fajita style chicken. So we'll enjoy that. Looks good, that. Alright. Little tip, butter is rock hard. Put it under your hot main meal and it'll melt nicely. I'm going to put that under here, let it melt a little bit because at the moment it's unspreadable. So, Laura woofed the mains in the end. She also had half of mine, which was good.
Absolutely stunning. One of the best airplane meals I've had.
So there you go. So, Laura did manage a gluten-free meal, kind of. Didn't get all the extras. I enjoyed it. And the desserts, I had 2 of them. They were amazing. And I also enjoyed the this cheese, quite a strong cheese, but it was nice. So yeah, overall, pretty good. Pretty good.
Not bad. I'm happy.
I'm just watching a little bit of Harry Potter just to stay in the Universal kind of mood. Got a gorgeous cup of tea now. That is a really nice tea. And you have it with a nice little bit of Milky Way. Still got my Harry Potter on.
Yes, flight should take around about 30 minutes. Landing around about 6:45.
Thank you so much.
Local time. That's well ahead of us.
Okay everyone, so we are now about 30 minutes away from landing. We just got a little bit of breakfast. So I've got the French toast, which just smell a bit cinnamony for me. So there's the French toast, but I've got a nice cup of tea. This cup of tea is definitely one. But you've got French toast, there was English breakfast as well. I think I'll give it a little try, but it smells very cinnamony for me. Right everyone, so I'm going to try and feel a bit fresh when we land. Time to do my teeth.
collect this at the final airport door. Nice one, super fun. It has been an absolute pleasure to have each and every single one of you on board throughout the night. We hope you enjoyed your time with us again. We look forward to welcoming you back on board again soon, where you can check us out at those fantastic tours. On behalf of the flight crew, myself, Amy, and the team, thanks again. Looking at the arrivals on board, it looks like we possibly might be going on to what's called a remote stand. This time of day, Manchester Airport is extremely busy. At Manchester Airport, which obviously is on control, so just be careful on the steps as you do disembark down. So if you need assistance, obviously already wait, please do have a very safe and pleasant onward journey, and most of all, please do enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, good morning everyone, welcome to Manchester Airport. As I told you all, getting bussed off as usual. And of course getting split up as well, so Mum and Dad were on the first bus, we're going to be on the second bus. Yeah, same old organisation. Okay, so what a palaver getting off the plane there, getting bussed. We've been on the ground for 40 minutes now. But thankfully the baggage is coming off nice and quick. There was a bird strike on the plane, so they were checking that when we landed. On the left side, there was a bird about 10,000 feet, apparently there's a bit of a bang. So there's a bird strike, so they were checking that. But yeah, getting bussed off, it's just a bit of a... Felt sorry, there was people with, you know, full on babies in their arms and stuff, and you get like trying to balance on a bus and... But we're nearly there, getting the last bits of luggage and then through, and we're going to be ordering an Uber. So we're getting our Uber taxi ordered. And then we'll be on our way. Struggling there this morning, are you, Laura?
No, I'm okay.
It's just a bit of a rigmarole, but we're...
Oh, is it always Manchester?
Always.
No, they can't get us on a stand.
Well, hopefully once they fully complete Terminal 2, there'll be more stands.
But to be fair, security was very quick.
Security? Oh no, only just because we were just before another flight. Literally just before. Another flight was coming in.
Oh.
Just in time. Here we go, last few cases. All of our holiday goodies have made it. Hey! So we're just ordering the Uber, shouldn't be too long. It says the driver's 3 minutes away. So they're just confirming the driver details and then we'll be off. 82 quid back to Maghull with the Uber XL. All right, we are back at the house. So taxi ride was okay. We're all back at the house by 8:30. We'll take that. We'll take that. Getting off the plane wasn't the best, but yeah, we did expect it. So expect that if you're flying into Manchester at that hour, expect to be bussed. I just felt sorry for like people with little babies and that. It's not the most suitable. So beating the jet lag. The first thing I want to do is have a little cup of tea and a nice Gaviscon. I haven't had my Gaviscon yet. I need a nice antacid. I can feel my acid getting up here. Because in my body, it's actually 3:30 in the morning. So my body's a bit like, why are you up? Yeah, have a bit of this stomach acid. Food on the flights was okay. I had a main meal from economy. So did Laura, because they messed up her meal again. That's 3 times with Jet Virgin now they've messed up Laura's gluten-free meal. They're like, oh, you're down for a special meal, but it's a pureed meal. I'm like, why would you? Yeah. So it's 3 times now with them that's the meal on the way home's been messed up. But yeah, that was okay. Breakfast didn't eat that. Wasn't fussed on that. No. But don't eat much on the way home. We slept the whole flight. I fell asleep halfway through Harry Potter. Yeah. That was it. It was gone.
No.
Gone.
I watched the film Abigail, and then I was like, I'll go and see an economy, because the economy was quiet. There's some chairs I can lie across, and there wasn't. And I couldn't quite get comfy, and then bam, I was out.
Yeah,
like
passed
out, and I woke up and I meant to myself, God, that aircon's loud, and I realised it wasn't aircon, it was a plane.
Did you sleep, Mum?
I had a bit of a doze on and off, kept waking myself up snoring. I watched Abigail. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched Abigail. Yeah.
Alright, Dad had a bit of a nap as well. Is he out? Taxi back, so...
Flight. Really good flight. Good flight time.
Yeah.
Just once you get into...
So there we go. Cat's saying hello.
Has he gone
hello,
lighter?
Kiko.
Has he gone lighter? No.
That's a no.
That's a no. He's like, no.
So yeah, nice cup of tea. And I'll have a Gaviscon. And then you want to try and make sure, if you really want to beat the jet lag as quick as you can, don't go to bed. Stay up all day. Try and avoid going to bed. Maybe have a little nap, but try and avoid going to bed. A lot of people get home now, they go straight to bed and start sleeping. You're going to get stuck in that America time zone even longer. So if you can, the day you land back, power through, plenty of coffee, plenty of cups of tea, keep yourself busy. If you stay up, you'll be knackered by the time it gets to about 8-9 o'clock UK time, and then you'll go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and you switch back into the routine a lot faster. So there's a few tips for you to try and beat the jet lag. Man, always just try and switch straight into UK time now. So I'm going to change the time on my phone straight to the UK time. Should really try and have a little bit of breakfast now as well. It is breakfast time in the UK, so should really try and have a bit of breakfast. Just try and switch as quick as you can. Yeah, it's actually not too cold. I thought it was going to be freezing.
Lovely, lovely today.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Fresh.
Quite, yeah, fresh. Taxi driver was good. Uber was good, so there you go. That's pretty much our journey back. I'll catch up with you in a little bit and let you know what we're up to. Well, we are doing what we said we wanted to do. Having a bit of breakfast, toast, tea.
Yeah.
Hanging on in there. You got marmalade on your gluten-free toast there.
I just wanted some marmalade today, yeah. It's lovely.
So yeah, switching straight back into it. It's breakfast time. Time to have breakfast. Hey, so it's a few hours later. Yeah. Just been sort of chilling, repacking a lot of the cases, reorganising everything. Laura needed to get her mum's curling tongs back out to give back to her. Yeah. It's turned into a nice bit of a sunny morning. Here's Kiko still chilling. I've had a nice shower. So we are now off to drop Laura off at her mum and dad's. On the way is a Starbucks. Oh, yes. So we're going to have a little Starbucks. You know, it ain't going to be a Florida one. It's not going to be the same as a Florida one. But we'll get our last little Starbucks, little boost. Yeah. Give ourselves a bit of a boost. Little Starbucks on the way. Drive through. I'll be listening for that American accent. What can I get started for you? It's gonna be like, what do you want, mate? What are you having?
What can I get you? Yeah. All right, then, next window.
So yeah, we'll film that. We'll have a little, it's a nice little morning actually for a little, it's blue skies out there. For a little tootle. Right, let's jump in the car then, get going.
Yeah.
Here we go then, cheeky Starbucks. It's funny coming to. It's gonna be different not hearing the American accent. But I am gonna get my millionaire shortbread, which I love.
Oh yeah, you do that.
Oh, they've got a chocolate brownie, like Halloween
nice
thing.
Oh, that looks lovely.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sadly, I can't have anything
Wales,
here.
maple and pecan cinnamon. You know, have a look at the menu.
Starbucks, what can I get for you?
Hiya, can I have 2 grande caramel lattes, please?
Yeah.
Can I have them both with double caramel in, please? So
Yeah, so there's 4. Do you want 8 in each?
8 in each, please, yeah.
Yeah.
And a chocolate caramel shortbread, please.
Yeah, anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Alright, no worries. Drive around, please.
Thank you. There you go, still very nice.
Oh, yeah,
Still
she was
lovely
lovely.
lady.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get for you?
Yeah,
It's not American, but you know.
Hey, no queue though, like in America.
Oh, no, yeah. They all love the Starbucks in America, don't they?
Yeah. Love it. It's busy. This is mad busy in the mornings, especially around school run time. It's crazy. So it's a little bit later in the morning, more midday, so it's a little bit calmer. You see a load of fancy cars around here. You got a lot of footballers and stuff live around Formby area. It's one of those nice big Rolls Royce 4x4s over there.
I thought that looked expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you can see it. There you go. Yeah. I thought it looked expensive. So that's a Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce, yeah. They've done like a 4x4 that competes with like Range Rovers and that. Because they know all the footy players want the bigger cars now.
Oh no, give me just a classic Rolls Royce.
Okay, Laura, I'll get you one of them. No problem.
You know you've made it when you can afford a Rolls Royce. Like that is like the top.
Oh yeah, you okay? Cash, please. Thank you. Old school, little bit of cash.
Love cash. I am a cash queen myself. I do like it. Although I finally set to Google Pay on my phone, and that's very easy. That's dangerous. Yeah.
It is. Thank you. Oh. Well, it's different to an American one, but it is very nice.
It's very nice. She's done a very good job on that one, hasn't she?
Girls were lovely in there as well.
She was trained well.
It is. It's spot on. It does taste slightly different though. Different caramel.
It is, yeah. Not as sweet, is it?
It's good though.
Oh, it's very nice.
That'll keep me going the rest of the day. Gotta stay up. Gotta beat this jet lag, everyone. Gotta beat the jet lag. So if you've got any tips for the day you arrive home, let us know in the comments. What do you do to beat the jet lag, stay awake? How do you do it? Do you just go to bed, or do you get up? Do you unpack? Do you do all the washing? Do you try and do all the washing before you come back? So that's the beauty of the villas, is all of our washing's clean. Because Mum,
it is, yeah.
Mum did all of theirs, we did all of ours. All of the washing is done before we got home, so our suitcase is full of clean clothes. So
yeah, what my mum does today is for me as well. She washes all my travel clothes for me. So I'll travel again in this tomorrow, but it'll all be clean. Because my mum washes it, yeah, because I've got all my gym jams in my mum's.
Nice.
So it's very good. So it's, when we get home, there's no rush to unpack.
No need to start getting the washing machine going. We've done it all in the villa in the big, massive American washer dryers.
Yeah.
With all the lovely American washing soaps and powders. So yeah, let me know. Any tips to beat the jet lag? Any tips on what you do? Do you go straight back into work? That would get you straight back into it.
Oh my God.
It'd be hard, but straight back into work, that would get you right back into the routine.
Well, we're both going to be going straight back into work, aren't we?
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah,
Straight to
definitely.
it.
But
let us know.
yeah.
Right, so just pulled over at Tesco on our way back. Dropped Laura off. Just popping in to get some different little sweets and stuff for Lisa at work and John at work and stuff. Gonna get them some little bits of treats and bits and bobs from here. So nothing for us, but I'm gonna get Lisa and that some different sweets that you can't get in Tenerife to take back with us, because they've worked hard looking after the businesses and stuff. So gonna get all the staff a few little English sweet treats. I'll let you know what I go for. I'm gonna grab a few of these little bits, like the reindeers, just some different things. These all in Tenerife are like double the price as well. I'm looking for Revels. Lisa loves Revels. Can we find any Revels? Let's find the Revels, but there isn't that many left. As you can see, they don't stock Revels that much around and about anymore. If you notice, if you're a Revels person, there's some more there. Want the big packs though up there. I've got a few of them in the bag. Yo, so just come to Paul's Fry-Ups. Got myself some nice bacon rolls there, looking good. So that's a little bit of lunch for me. Just had another Gaviscon as well. Beating the jet lag, bring it on. Hey then, lovely viewers, I haven't really kept in touch much today. I have been doing a lot of work, a lot of editing and emails and booking flights to Tenerife for mum and dad and stuff, but we are here now at Juman Turkish Grill and Bar. I'm just meeting up with some friends, having a little bit of a bite to eat and a little drink. It's Turkish food, this, so we'll show you the food I get. Laura's at her mum and dad's chilling, so let's see what we end up with in here, see what we go for. Never tried this one before. This is in Aintree, if you're familiar with Liverpool. Start straight away, look at this big rotisserie thing of desserts as soon as you walk in. Well, that's my type. That looks amazing. That's like Ferrero Rocher cake. Look at that. They look really good. Okay, so Dad, I know you're missing Florida quite a bit, aren't you? You're missing America and the food and the snacks and all that.
Like, I'm full of...
It's 10:30. Nearly time for bed. Is this a little snack? You'd normally be having your tea around now, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I'm all over the show. Don't know what time it is. Or,
well, I've got a little nice little something for you. I've got you a nice little something that'll take the doomies away. Mum, would you mind doing me the honours of opening it, and you're gonna close your eyes. Oh, we'll close your eyes, and we'll see what you think. It's gonna take you right back to Disney, Florida.
You haven't got me a turkey bacon bap, have you?
It could be. Right, so you got to close your eyes.
You've got me a twisty treat.
And then you've got to bite.
Oh, well, no, I'm not doing biting contests.
No, you've got to bite.
I'm not.
It's not a biting contest.
It's
you know,
nice.
Chewing up, I'm not eating. I'm not.
It's nice.
It's nice, I promise you. It'll take you right back.
Chew.
Oh, God! Ah! Oh!
Right, there's more snacks. You didn't like that?
That's disgusting.
That's a...
You know I'm not well.
That is a... that is a spicy sweet chili flavoured meat stick from Doritos. Doritos make them. Yeah, right, no. No, I've got something else to take the taste away. Stop what you're doing. Next one.
Open.
No, I haven't been a crack. I'll taste the taste of that.
Come on, this will take the taste away, I promise.
This will take the taste away. Open. Eat.
You gotta suck. Suck. Keep going. Taste that Kissimmee, Orlando, Florida taste. Oh, you can taste it, can't you? Just stop. It's
slobbering all over the place.
No. Oh, let me have the steak.
No. No.
I'm dribbling everywhere.
Stop dribbling.
What's it?
It's all sour. Oh, hey.
It's like sweet.
They are.
I've got one more.
It's the sweet.
One more.
This is the sweet one that goes with it.
No, there's something else. I've got something else for you to try. No, this
is not right.
No, there's only one more. One more. I just wanted you to see it.
Oh, that big stick with gummy.
So this is what we're trying next. Is whoa!
Oh my God,
what's happened there?
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
Now this one you chew. You do chew this. It's not a hard sweet. You chew it. I know you'll like it. It's brandy flavour.
Oh. You know it's not brandy flavoured, is it?
Come on, put it in.
Oh, what is it?
Chew.
It's like space food.
What else? What is it?
A freeze-dried sour Skittle.
Oh, it's not as bad as what you gave me, though. Well, I can manage that.
Yeah.
In fact, I've taken the taste away.
Now, if Mum cuts up a nice bread roll there, you could have that meat stick on a bread roll.
Oh, the thought of it.
You don't like that meat stick?
Warm.
Oh yeah, warm that meat stick up would be nice. Happy with that?
I'm not happy at all.
As good as the cake pop tiramisu in Epcot?
And that sweet and that meat was absolutely disgusting.
You got a nice cup of tea there to wash it down with.
Oh, the meat sticks on the floor.
Oh.
Where?
That's a cat treat. It'll just look
I
the
bet
same.
I bet you the cats wouldn't eat it.
You have to pick it up.
Well, can you try the cat with one?
No, you're not putting the cat.
You wouldn't even give it to the cat, but it's all right for it, Dad.
Because it's spicy. You can't give a cat spicy food.
That's charming, isn't
Right,
it?
one of them sticks or the Ronto wrap.
Oh, the Ronto wrap. That was fine compared to that.
Right, so it's about 10:30. How are you both doing? You went to bed for a little nap, not too long.
I'm just out of sorts because I've got a horrible taste in my mouth.
You're starting to get a bit sick, aren't you?
Yeah.
You haven't felt well today, have you?
Not at all. Not at all.
And then, Mum, you're on some pancakes because this would be about dinner time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what to do with myself. Well, I need to eat a cup of tea.
Cheese and crackers in bed.
Cheese and crackers bed. Mum's got childminder and due tomorrow, so that's going to be a bit tough there.
And I've got a taxi book with Garby's Taxis, Garby's Travels. Just hope he turns up on time.
But I'm thinking I might get a cancellation, by the customer. Because, I think, leave the taxi driver in bed, he's not too clever.
I don't fly till 2. I don't need to be there till 12.
Oh, it's a 12 o'clock drop off, is it?
Drop off at 12, so leave here 11:30. So it's not bad at all.
That's fine. Well, wake me up about 11:25 then.
Well, folks, just like that, it is all over. That is our full tour, the full holiday, everything all done. I hope you did enjoy it. As you can see, it's now 11:10. I am knackered. I am ready for bed. And hopefully we're going to beat the jet lag. You can still continue to join us, though, on this channel. I do obviously live in Tenerife, so tomorrow I'll be filming a whole new travel day, which is flying off to Tenerife from Liverpool. So we do have vlogs basically every single day, live streams. There's still going to be plenty coming up. There's definitely going to be more Florida trips, so do make sure you stay subscribed. If you're interested in a bit of Tenerife, that will all be coming up. I'm going to be filming still every single day. Tomorrow we are up and off to Liverpool to fly to Tenerife with EasyJet, so I'll be filming that full journey, getting back home, getting the dog back and everything, so do stick with us. I hope you have enjoyed the series. What I'd like you to do, all of you, if you can, if you've watched to this point, let me know in the comments what was your favourite part of the series. Was there a particular day, a particular moment? Was it Dad with the tiramisu pop in Epcot? Was it him trying the Ronto wrap? Was it a particular ride? Let me know in the comments your favourite part of this series, and do make sure you stick around. If you're off to Florida, make sure you're in the Knightstrider Florida fan group. Loads of helpful people in there, very friendly group, so make sure you head over. If you've got any suggestions, places people should eat, places you've really enjoyed, things people should watch out for, make sure you post it up in that Knightstrider group. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Thank you all very much, and of course, stride on to Florida. I will see you all again tomorrow for our flight back to Tenerife. Stride on. Thank you very much.